With Frontier Nagaland statehood demand in focus, ENPO delegations set to meet Union Home Ministry officials in Guwahati on Thursday. Following a meeting in Sovima on Tuesday, 7 Eastern Nagaland apex tribal bodies reiterate to stand by August 26, 2022 resolution until demands fulfilled. Nagaland government appeals ENPO to reconsider separate statehood demand for the greater interests of Nagas, following Tuesday's cabinet meeting in Kohima. State Minister and spokesperson Niba Kronu says solution is the top priority for his government. Central Nagaland Tribes Council to abstain from polls if a central government fails to fulfill its 2018 election promise. CNTC remarks that central government has hurt public sentiment by failing to fulfill promise election for solution. In a major development, Nagaland DGP John Lonkama steps down from his post as Nagaland DGP. Government spokesperson Niba Kronu confirms Lonkama's resignation accepted by cabinet and formalities to be completed by January 7. All Naga Students Association Manipur flays union government for its alleged double standard over Indo-Naga political issue. Ansam accuses a central government of targeting Naga political leaders to derail the Naga peace process. Hello viewers, I Lomika Chumi welcome you all to Nltv News Now. Now news in detail. After the demand for Frontier Nagaland has been rejected by central government, Eastern Nagaland People's Organization delegation decided to meet officials of Home Ministry in Guwahati on January 5 to discuss issue. The delegation is expected to meet government representative for Naga Talks, A.K. Mishra, Joint Director Intelligence Bureau Mandip Singh Tuli and MHA Director North East Division A.K. Dihani on January 5. During a meeting held in Sovima's Duda Guest House on Tuesday, the 7 apex tribal organizations of Eastern Nagaland reiterated to stand by the August 26, 2022 resolution and vowed to not take part in any election process until the demand is not fulfilled. It has been learned that the ENPO members recently held consultations with the legal luminaries from Delhi over the demand for Frontier Nagaland and expressed confidence that government will fulfill the aspirations of the Nagas soon. Following the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization demand for Frontier Nagaland, a Central Nagaland Tribes Council comprising of Ao, Lota and Sumi tribes have decided to not take part in state assembly elections if the central government fails to fulfill the 2018 election promise. CNTC remarked that central government has hurt the public sentiments by failing to fulfill the 2018 election promise. Election for solution. The council blamed the UDA government for failing to take action against the rampant extortion and lack of transparency which has led to rise in prices and made the life to common people miserable. CNTC claimed that with imposition of President's rule, all such corruption will be checked and help the citizens to lead a common life. The Nagaland government has once again decided to appeal the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization to reconsider its demand for separate Frontier Nagaland for the greater interests of the Naga people. Following the cabinet meeting that was held on Tuesday at Chief Minister's residential complex, State Planning Parliamentary Affairs Minister and spokesperson of government Niba Kronu briefed the media persons about the decisions. During the interaction, Kronu maintained that solution to issue is his government's topmost priority. Kronu further urged both a central government of India and ENPO delegation to share the details of the negotiations. Chrono also informed that the election campaign in poll-bound state is likely to take off, with Union Home Minister Amit Shah likely to visit state on January 6. He also said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to come to Nagaland after 10th January to bolster the election campaign for the ruling alliance.
The cabinet, we have taken decision that while expressing our sympathy to EMPO people, we have decided to appeal to them to reconsider their demand in the greater interest of our people. Since all of us, we also have come together so that our solution is topmost priority. So based on that, we have decided to appeal to them so that we should put all our efforts once again to resolve our.
UDA co-chairman and NPF leader K. Azo Nino on a Tuesday asserted that Naga political solution is still a priority for UDA government. The NPF leader further urged the government of India to expedite the Naga political solution at the earliest. Interacting with the media persons after the cabinet meeting in Kohima, Azo also appealed the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization to reconsider the demand for the frontier Nagaland for the greater interests of the Nagas as whole. Calling the demands of ENPO genuine, the PEC MLA said that government must consider the demands without dividing the Nagas. However, he refuted that there is any possibility of union government granting a separate state. He further revealed that the proposal for an autonomous council by the cabinet has been rejected by the ENPO. He also maintained the fact that Eastern Nagaland legislatures are unlikely to boycott the elections, as it is a constitutional provision and democratic process. The senior politician hoped that during the next round of talks between ENPO and Ministry of Home Affairs, which is likely to be held by this or next week, will be fruitful. On being asked about the election campaigns, he said his party is mentally prepared and waiting for the Election Commission of India to announce the dates.
Will FT. Okay, it was lengthy, but since it's a very important issue, it took time. But nevertheless, for the UDA government, Naga political solution is still our priority. So we have urged the government of Nagaland to expedite the Naga political solution. Government of India to expedite the Naga political solution at the earliest. Okay. And meanwhile, the NPO's issue is quite sensitive. So we have request.
In major development, Nagaland DGP T. John Longkamer has resigned from his post as Nagaland DGP. State Planning Parliamentary Affairs Minister and spokesperson of government Niba Chrono on Tuesday confirmed that Longkamer tendered his resignation on Monday, and his resignation has been accepted by the cabinet during Tuesday's meeting. Chrono, while talking to media persons outside the Chief Minister's residential complex, confirmed the development. While being asked about Longkamer's exit, Chrono confirmed that formalities will be completed by 7th of January. On being asked who is the probable candidate to be the next DGP of the state, Chrono said that the matter was not discussed. However, on possibilities of DG Prisons Rupin Sharma to succeed Longkamer as next DGP, Chrono hinted that Sharma might become the new police chief, being the senior-most officer. Earlier, talking to media, UDA co-chairman K. Azo Nino also confirmed the development.
Discuss, but we have decided to accept the resignation of.
He hasn't tendered yet?
He has tendered yesterday. Yeah. So then formalities will be observed by this 7th of this month.
Any official candidate in mind?
The senior most will come, but for that, today who will.
Following the land disputes between Nagaland's Sapo and Manipur's Mau Council since 2000, Nagaland Tribes Council expressed concern over the frequent disputes between the two councils. NTC urged the state government to not take a shelter behind the NGOs, but to accord topmost importance to the land dispute issue. Over the years, several attempts have been taken by the tribal bodies and NGOs to resolve the land dispute issue, but could not come into a conclusion. The council have expressed anguish on the silence of the Nagaland government on the boundary issue between the two sisterly states, while the Manipur government has established an outpost of armed police in the area to prohibit the movement of Sapo people. The Nagaland state government has only shifted all its responsibilities to the NGOs without any administrative authority. In order to protect the Sapo people, the council urged the state government to set up Nagaland armed police posts in the disputed area. The council also added that Nagaland should ask the Manipur government to withdraw the armed police posts so that one-sided harassment is not committed to the innocent visitors in the areas. Eagles Club K Station 25th Anniversary cum 11th Eagles Trophy, which commenced on December 27, 2022, culminated on Tuesday at Kandi Students' Union Ground. In the final match, Zenit Sishunu Kevuyuzi emerged as the champion by defeating T Zisunyu 11B with a score of 3-0. The champion walked away with a cash prize of rupees 50,000 along with the running trophy and citations, while the runners-up received rupees 30,000 and citations. The event was graced by Mukokchung Transport Officer Robin Mason as the special guest and lauded the Eagles Club for its contribution in serving the community. The 8th Nagaland Open Pichida Championship and a second Toru K Ra Championship was held at Watchtower in Wiswema village on Tuesday. Tragaban Club of Wiswema organized the event, where they received a good response with around 95 Pichida male and 80 girl participants from neighboring villages. During the event, District Project Officer, Department of Land Resources of Chumukidima, Tapanol Yorok graced the occasion as the chief guest, where he shared that both Pichida and Toru Kera, commonly known as indigenous games, has the potential for gaining recognition in the national as well as the international arena. Notably, Nesal Ateo emerged as the winner of the competition with cash prize of rupees 20,000. While under a Toru Okera category, Rasi Kale from Team B backed the winner's title with cash prize of rupees 10,000. Nagaland football team on Tuesday held a goalless draw against a second-place Goa to remain on top in Santosh Trophy. It may be mentioned that the 76th National Football Championship for Hero Santosh Trophy 2022-23 is underway in Kokrajhar, Assam. Goa got numerous chances to score, however, could not manage to score. Team Nagaland is now all set to face Arunachal Pradesh on January 5 in the last league match of the tournament, while Goa will play against Team Tamil Nadu. Amid the protests of several political parties against the Assam government's decision of merging 4 districts with the original districts, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Tuesday remarked that the government does not need any help of AIUDF and AAMSU in redesigning the district boundaries. CM mentioned that All India United Democratic Front and All Assam Minority Students Union have no role in creation of the Hojai district, and further added that he will discuss the issue with the people of Hojai. Earlier on December 31, the state cabinet decided to merge back the districts of Hojai, Biswanath, Tamulpur and Bajali with its original undivided districts of Nogao, Sonitpur, Baksa and Barpetta respectively. Many political organizations and leaders criticized the government for the decision and claimed that the government have negotiated with the banned militant organization ULFA, while Sama denied the claims made by the leaders. As Union Home Minister Amit Shah is scheduled to visit Manipur on Friday, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Tuesday inspected and visited various project sites at Churachandpur and Bishnupur district. The security arrangements have also been tightened up at several locations for Home Minister's smooth stay in the state. Notably, Shah will be inaugurating multiple projects such as Medical College in Churachandpur, Kangla Nokpogthong in Impal West and 122-feet high polo statue in Impal East. Meanwhile, CM Singh also chaired a crucial meeting with his MLAs as well as senior officials for preparation of Shah's reception. The border security force allegedly shot down a suspected smuggler at Tripura's Sepa Hijala district on Tuesday. Reports states that the security force opened fire after spotting smuggling of illegal items from Indian side to Bangladesh side at the border. The suspected smuggler, identified as Babul Mia, suffered a bullet wound and was sent to Tripura Medical College for immediate treatment. Meanwhile, the injured person's wife said that they are a resident of Bishalgarh and got nothing to do with smuggling. Assam police on Tuesday arrested 3 people for possessing 72,000 tramadol tablets and 4,920 bottles of cough syrup in Assam's Karbi Anglong. The police recovered the drugs from a truck in the Dokmoka area. Over the incident, a case has been registered for further investigation. Ahead of the upcoming assembly elections in Meghalaya, campaigns among political parties have intensified as hoardings, flags and banners are visible everywhere in the state. Although the East Khasi Hills District Election Office on Tuesday has ordered all the political parties to get written permission from the Deputy Commissioner Elections Office for advertisement. The order also stated that a number of flags and banners have been put up on the premises which are against the Election Commission of India's guidelines. Furthermore, the election office informed that party hoardings and banners are causing significant inconvenience to the general public. On the occasion of Imoinu Irapta Festival in Manipur on Tuesday, the Department of Fisheries organized the first Imoinu Fish Festival at Impal. The Fish Festival was inaugurated by State Fisheries Minister Hekam Dingo Singh, who said that the event is being held under the guidance of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh. The minister further added that the target is to produce 50,000 kg of fishes, including 2,000 kg of Meitai Sarang, during the Imoinu Fish Festival. Notably, the festival is dedicated to goddess Imoinu, where rice, vegetables and fish are offered to her for wealth and prosperity by the Meitai community. A group of unidentified people attacked a priest outside the ancestral home of former Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb on Tuesday. The incident took place on Udaipur of Gamati district in Tripura when a group of priests arrived at Deb's residence to perform a yajna in the annual Ashrat ceremony of Deb's father on Wednesday. It may be mentioned that the miscreants attacked the saints and also vandalized their vehicles. In response to the bystanders and locals rescuing the priest, the miscreants fled from the scene. Following the incident, heavy deployment of police personnel was made and no casualties has been reported so far. With an aim to unite the people of India, Grand All Party's Bharat Jodo Yatra resumed from Uttar Pradesh, Mavikala village on Wednesday. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi will walk through Uttar Pradesh for 2 days and will re-enter in Haryana on January 6. According to the party leaders, the yatra will arrive in Jammu and Kashmir's Katwa district on January 20 and will conclude in Srinagar on January 30. While entering Uttar Pradesh, Rahul was welcomed by Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and was joined by several other leaders, including the former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah. Amid public outrage over Jagdish Yadav murder case, district administration on Tuesday raised the illegal hotel of suspended Bharatiya Janata Party leader Mishri Chand Gupta in Sagar. It may be mentioned that the BJP leader was accused of killing Jagdish Yadav by running his SUV over him on December 22. Therefore, a special team from Indore blasted 60 dynamites to demolish the hotel. During the demolition, Sagar District Collector Deepak Arya, Deputy Inspector General Tarun Nayak and other senior officers were present. Wicketkeeper batsman Rishabh Pant is being shifted from Dehradun to Mumbai to continue his treatment for multiple injuries due to a car accident on December 30. The Board of Control for Cricket in India also informed that the cricketer may also leave for overseas for treatment if required. The Indian Cricket Board is currently looking to handle the ligament tear while supervising the recovery of the star cricketer. Notably, Pant met with a horrific accident on the Delhi-Dehradun highway as he crashed his luxury car into a divider. As some parts of the world witnessed COVID surge, India too on Wednesday recorded 175 fresh coronavirus infections, with the active case declining to 2,570. The total tally of COVID cases was recorded at 4.46 crore. As per the data updated at 8 p.m., the overall death count to data stands at 5,30,707. Meanwhile, a decrease of 12 cases has been recorded in the active COVID-19 case lot in a span of 24 hours. In a shocking turn of event, an assistant sub-inspector of Delhi Police was booked after his speeding private car on Tuesday hit several vehicles in Delhi's Dwarka area, leaving 5 people injured in the accident. During the incident, ASI's car rammed the vehicle standing at the traffic light, including a PCR van. All the injured were taken to local hospital, and legal action has been taken against the ASI along with his blood sample for blood alcohol content analysis. As frosty winds from the Himalayas swept through the plains, cold day conditions crippled Delhi on Wednesday. According to India Meteorological Department, the maximum temperature dropped 5 notches below normal at many places in the national capital, including Lodi Road, Palam, Jafarpur and Mayur Vihar. Notably, shallow fog wrapped parts of the city in the morning, whereby reducing visibility and affecting the vehicular movement as well. In addition, at least 21 trains to Delhi were delayed by 1.5 to 5 hours due to the foggy weather conditions. Meanwhile, moderate to dense fog is predicted in Delhi for the next 2 days. The national capital's air quality on Wednesday stood at very poor category, with AQI reaching at 353. According to the System of Air Quality and Weather Forecasting and Research, the National Capital Region Gurugram recorded an AQI at 371. On the other hand, Delhi University area AQI stood at 363, while IIT Delhi recorded an AQI of 353. A massive protest took place in Maharashtra on Wednesday against the Jharkhand government's decision to declare Sri Samit Shikharji as a tourist place. The organizers informed that more than 1 lakh people joined the rally against the government's decision, and further added that the protesters will go into a hunger strike if their demands are not met. Notably, Sri Samit Shikharji is a sacred Jain pilgrimage site located in Jharkhand's Parasanath Hills, which was declared as a tourist spot by the Jharkhand government recently. Two people from Mangaluru were detained with fake notes worth Rs 4.5 lakh on Tuesday. Karnataka police recovered counterfeit notes of Rs 500 denomination and also seized a robbed vehicle from the two accused. Following the incident, a case has been registered against the two accused for further investigation. With the increasing flow of air traffic and to cater for the growing population of the fourth largest city in the state of Gujarat, the Airports Authority of India has undertaken the work for construction of new greenfield airport in Rajkot. The new airport is a vision to be a transformation hub for people travelling abroad from the state, with a project cost of Rs 1,405 crores. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is set to brief a foreign envoys about Aero India on January 9 in Delhi. As part of the 5-day event, a major threat exhibition of the aerospace and defence industries, as well as an aerial display by IAF, will be considered. Furthermore, in addition to the global leaders and significant investors in the aerospace industry, the show will also witness participation by think tanks from across the world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday had a telephonic conversation with King Charles III of the United Kingdom and briefed him about the priorities of India's G20 presidency. A number of subjects of mutual interest were discussed, including climate action, conservation of biodiversity, innovative solutions for financing energy transition. Both the leaders exchanged views on Commonwealth of Nations and how to further strengthen its functioning. Notably, this was PM Modi's first conversation with King Charles III after he assumed the office of Sovereign of the United Kingdom. and therefore he conveyed his best wishes to the king for a very successful reign. Amid the Russia-Ukraine war, President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday ordered his government to screen cinemas dedicated to his assault on Ukraine. It has been learned that the president ordered the defense ministry to render assistance to the Russian filmmakers who will produce documentaries dedicated to the heroism of the participants of the special military operation. President have also ordered the Culture Ministry to implement the matter before February 1. Notably, country's television channels have portrayed Russian troops as heroes while fighting with the Ukrainian army. United States President Joe Biden re-nominated Eric Grassetti as the ambassador to India on Tuesday. For more than a year, Grassetti's nomination were on hold as senators of both sides were concerned about the allegations of sexual harassment on him. Despite of the allegations, Grassetti's nomination were announced after he repeatedly denied and ignored those allegations. Canada set a record by granting more than 437,000 foreigners permanent residency in the year 2022. The Canadian government on Tuesday informed that the country has set a target to welcome 431,000 foreigners and reach the target successfully in 2022. The decision of the government to welcome immigrants from different parts of the world aims to boost Canadian economy and labor market shortages. India defeated Sri Lanka by 2 runs in the first match of the 3-match T20 series on Tuesday evening at Wakande. After batting first, India managed to score 162 runs at a loss of 5 wickets and successfully restricted the Lankans at 160 in 20 overs. The last ball thriller match involved some action-packed bowling performance from Indian side as debutant pacer Shivam Mavi picked up 4 wickets while skipper Dasun Sakana scored 45 of 27 balls for the visitors. The man in blue now lead the series 1-0 and are eyeing up to win one more to seal the series. Furthermore, the two teams will play their second T20 match on Thursday at Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium. Five-times Ballon d'Or winner Cristiano Ronaldo has completed his transfer as a free agent to Saudi Arabian club Al Nassr on Tuesday after turning down several offers from the other clubs. The 37-year-old has signed a 2.5-year contract to play in Middle East League and will become the highest-paid player in the history. Meanwhile, Ronaldo in his presentation said that it is a new challenge for him after playing for the most important clubs in Europe. Dear viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV. Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Channel.